Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna make a cajeta dessert or dulce de leche. So let me get the ingredients. So for our ingredients, I'm gonna use 1 quart of goat milk and also vanilla extract or vanilla bean if you have it. It's gonna be about a teaspoon or so, or to taste. 2 cups of sugar, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, cinnamon stick, just a little bit, just for flavor, or you can use a little ground cinnamon if you like. Some zest of the orange. It's gonna be half of the orange, and this is what we're making, the dulce de leche or cajeta. Okay, so this one, it has different steps. You can make it like this, like caramel, and then if you cook it a little bit longer, it's gonna become a cajeta. It's gonna be more thick. Then if you cook it a little bit longer, we're making candies. So we're gonna go step by step, to do the cajeta, and then from the cajeta we jump to the next step. But let me give you the steps for the cajeta or dulce de leche, and then come back and show you the next step. Okay, so I'm gonna use my copper pan. Usually that's how you make the dulce de leche, in a copper pan or cazo de cobre. And you can always use a stainless steel if you like. In this process, it's a very long process to do these candies or dulce de leche. That's why it's so expensive to buy them on the stores, because they're, it's a long process to do these candies. So we're gonna bring it to boil, and using a wooden spoon, okay, so that way we don't scratch the copper. And then we're gonna bring it to boil, add the sugar, dissolve it, and then come back, add the vanilla, cinnamon, and the orange zest. So bring it to boil and then come back. And now we're gonna add the cinnamon sticks, some of the orange zest. I'm gonna add a little bit more, just a little bit more, not much. I don't want it to be too bitter. And then some of the vanilla. I'm gonna put about 1 tablespoon, or as much as you want. I already put 2 little cups. It's gonna be about 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. Like I said, you can add as much as you like, or adjust it as however you like it. And then the sugar, I put the other half in my Spanish version, so it's gonna be the whole sugar, everything on it. And we're just gonna dissolve our sugar, and just keep stirring, because now we're gonna bring it to boil and then cool it down in there, with the ladle. But you can start smelling the flavor of the goat's milk and the dulce de leche. And also, as soon as it starts boiling, we're gonna add the baking powder. This one is what is gonna make the milk to be more like foamy. So I'm gonna wait and come back and add it to it. Okay, now you're gonna add the baking powder, okay? So be careful when you add it, because it's gonna start bubbling. You're gonna see the bubbles coming out. So you just gotta be careful not to spill it. And then we're gonna use our ladle. So if you see, start bubbling too hard, then bring it up, cool it down on there, like that. Then just gonna make sure I have all the baking powder left. So this one, you're just gonna keep stirring and cooling, stirring and cooling, until we get the color of the caramel or the dulce de leche quemada. So just keep stirring, stirring. This, like I said before, this is a long process, but it's worth it at the end. It is very worth it, the flavor and the consistency of the dulce. But you just need to keep, watching it for almost 2 hours, depending on how thick you want it. So we're gonna come back in about half an hour, so that way I can show you the process and changing of the color. So we'll see you in about half an hour. Alright, so as you can see, it starts to get in the caramel color. See that nice, slightly golden brown. But I have it in a medium-high heat, as you can see. And you have to keep, scraping the caramel, the sugar that's forming on the sides, as you can see. So with a non-stick spoon or silicone spatula, move all the candy down, because it's making candy, it's making caramel. As you can see, it's getting into the caramel consistency. Still runny, but on the sides you can see where the dulce de leche starts to building up. And it's been about 45 minutes, so we're gonna give them another 45 and then we come back and see where we at. So right, I lower my heat very low now, and as you can see, the caramel color is getting to. So now it's on the stage of a caramelo, as you can see. So now the next step is gonna be the cajeta, or like the way they do the taffy-appis. So as you can see, it's in the caramel side, the nape or caramelo, same thing. So you're just gonna keep on stirring, cooling down into the consistency of that you want it. So right now we're in the caramel side, as you can see. Over here you let it cool down a little bit, and it's in the caramel or syrupy side. So from now it's gonna be into the next stage where they do the taffies, you know, the nice and gooey, this candy. But we're gonna, I don't want to do, you know, more videos and, you know, have you guys go back into the basics. So we're just gonna go all the way and make our candy. But like I say, first I need to tell you how to do the base or your techniques, and then we can do the rest of the dessert or the menu or the recipe. But as you can see, it's almost there. I'm gonna keep them another half an hour in a low heat, and we're gonna let it cool down and make our candies now. Okay, so as you can see, it's nice and foamy. So most of the liquid of the milk, it's already evaporated. As you can see, it passed already through the caramel side. See, just don't do that at home. Use a spoon or something. So if I let it cool down, you can see how it's gonna be, you know, getting thicker. And you can leave it at the consistency that you like. You want to make the candies, go ahead and let it reduce all the way down until you see the bottom of the castle. Just let it cool down, and then the day after you can make your candy. Right, as you can see, the caramel is almost in the cajeta stage. So we're gonna make the candy, so we're gonna go all the way to the candy stage. We'll see you in about another half an hour. Alright, so as you can see, now we can start seeing the bottom of the castle. So the cajeta is done. So it just needs to be cooled down. As you can see, it's already done. And if we're gonna make the candies, we need to cool it down so that way we can make our candies. So I'm just gonna turn this one off and let it cool down so that way I can make my candies tomorrow. So we'll see you tomorrow. Right, so after you let it cool down, it's gonna become like a paste. Okay, so you let it cool down, and then you're gonna add anything into the dulce. You can add shaved coconut, raisins, pecans, walnuts, anything. So you're just gonna shape it off, and I put some plastic film on the bottom and then make a little cuts so that way I can make my little wrappings for the candy. Right, just like that. Roll and twist. And this is how you have your dulce de leche. Right, I got mine over here already done. Hopefully you guys like this video on how to make the dulce de leche from scratch. And also don't forget to subscribe to my page on Facebook, Chef Alex Perez in YouTube. Share my videos, comment and like, and we'll see you next time. Thank you, enjoy.